Red Hulk is in deep. Not just your average bad day at the office kind of deep. No, this is Doctor Doom is taking over the world, and you're his unwilling sidekick, deep. What started as an explosion of pure rage is now evolving into something way bigger, and let's just say it's gonna be one wild ride. With Marvel's latest event, One World Under Doom, shaking up the entire universe, our angry green, red soldier, Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, is about to find himself face to face with the genius villain himself. So, what's the deal with Red Hulk's upcoming series, and why should you care? Heck, let's take a step back and talk about Red Hulk for a second. If you're new to this world, welcome. If you've been around the block a few times, then you know that Ross isn't exactly the guy you'd want to bring to a peace conference. He's loud, he's angry, and he's got the muscle to back it up. But there's more to him than just being hulked out and ready to smash. Ross has been a major player in the Marvel Universe for a while, but this series is really going to change the game. Think of it like when your friend gets their first real job and suddenly starts wearing a suit to every hangout. You know something big is happening. So what exactly is Red Hulk doing in One World Under Doom? Well, Doom's got plans, and he's recruited Ross in a way no one saw coming, as a pawn. And trust me, he is not happy about it. The man might be stuck in a villainous think tank, but he's not just going to sit there and take it. Ross is going to bring the fight back, and you'll want to be there for the whole thing. Before we continue with the video, and my further explanation about Marvel's chaos, I want to ask for your help. I am trying to reach 500 subs by the end of the year, so I do really appreciate it if you would subscribe and help me out. Let's continue. Alright, let's break it down. You've got Doctor Doom, one of the most intelligent and ruthless villains in the entire Marvel universe. The guy's got a reputation for taking over the world like it's a Tuesday afternoon. He's already Earth's Sorcerer Supreme, and now he's planning to extend his rule even further. Enter Red Hulk, who is definitely not a fan of world domination by a guy who looks like he could be a rejected Star Wars extra. Now, Doom is no fool. He knows that Ross is a powerhouse, but he also knows how to control people, even if they're as hard-headed as Ross. Doom recruits Ross, but not just as a lackey. No. Doom wants him as part of his military think tank, which, if you ask me, sounds like a supervillain version of a bad reality show. Imagine Ross sitting around with some other military geniuses, trying to solve global domination problems over coffee. It's like Survivor, but with more explosions and less beach volleyball. But Ross, he's not exactly vibing with Doom's plans. He's been through too much as a soldier to just roll over. Ross isn't the kind of guy who says, "Yes, Dr. Doom, I'll help you take over the world," while polishing his boots. He's already plotting his escape, and trust me, Doom's not gonna know what hit him. Now let's talk about what makes this new Red Hulk series a must-read. First off, the action. Oh, the action! You know Red Hulk isn't just gonna sit in Doom's think tank, making evil plans for world domination. He's gonna smash. You'll get the classic Hulk experience, but with a twist. Ross isn't just fighting for himself. He's fighting for his freedom and his country. There's a reason Ross is called Thunderbolt. When he strikes, people listen. Benjamin Percy, the writer, and Jeff Shaw, the artist, have teamed up to deliver a series that doesn't just hold your attention, it demands it. There's no time to breathe. The story kicks off fast and doesn't slow down. From covert missions across the globe to high-stakes fights with Doom's forces, every page turns into something more explosive than the last. And Percy has made it clear, this series is going to be a war book. It's not just about brute strength, it's about strategy, survival, and the raw determination of a man who's been through hell and back. Expect betrayal, high tension, and plenty of Hulk-sized explosions, which is basically the cherry on top of any Hulk story. As Ross gets deeper into Doom's plans, things start to get personal. Sure, he might have been caught, but no one, and I mean no one, keeps Ross down for long. What makes Red Hulk different from the usual Hulk story is that Ross is more than just a rage-fueled wrecking machine. He's a military mastermind. This isn't just about throwing punches and destroying cities. This is about strategy, tactics, and finding ways to outsmart the smartest villain in the room. Ross's experience as a soldier and a strategist makes him the perfect adversary for Doom, even if Doom thinks he can control him. This isn't just a fight of physical power, it's a battle of wits. And trust me, Doom doesn't have the edge here. Ross is about to show him why. Get ready for some serious mental warfare. And a ton of smashing along the way. This new Red Hulk series isn't just about big fights and bigger explosions, it's about legacy. Ross has been around in Marvel for a long time, and he's done a lot of bad things, but he's also done a lot of good. With this new series, we're going to see him face the biggest challenge of his life. He's caught between a villain who wants to reshape the world and his own drive to protect the people he loves. Ross's journey is a reminder that even the toughest characters have something to lose. This isn't just about fighting Doom, it's about fighting for something more important: freedom. So, what can we expect when Red Hulk finally goes toe-to-toe with Doom? Well, if you've been following Marvel for any amount of time, you know that these two characters aren't exactly on the best of terms. Doom is a master of sorcery, strategy, and total world domination. Ross? He's a master of smashing, fighting, and refusing to follow orders. This is going to be one of the most intense showdowns in recent memory. But here's the thing, Doom may have all the power in the world, but he doesn't have the heart and soul of a soldier like Ross. This isn't just about raw power, it's about belief. Ross is fighting for freedom, for his country, and for his own sanity. Doom might be the smartest guy in the room, but he's about to face a man who's fought wars, survived betrayals, and never backed down from a fight. That's something you can't just think your way out of. So, what makes Red Hulk #1 worth your time? First, it's action-packed from cover to cover. Second, it's got depth. It's not just about Hulk smashing things. And third, it's going to be a game changer in the Marvel Universe. Ross is taking on Doom, and it's not going to be pretty for anyone in his way. Mark your calendars for February 26th, because this is one comic you don't want to miss. Red Hulk's about to bring the fight to Doom, and I can't think of a better way to kick off a new chapter in his story. Trust me, it's going to be explosive.